All right, what's up, folks? Now here on the range today, we're gonna do a pandemic survival video. I'm gonna show you how to. Not sure how many of you run now 12 gauge shells during the pandemic, but I'm gonna show you a way you can reload with black powder and maybe some stuff you got laying around the house. Not no special equipment, but we'll get into it now. So this is like an old casing I actually found out here. You can see it ain't shiny, so it's old. First thing, I got this little metal anvil. I've painted it so you know exactly where to set it right there, and help you guide to knock that hole to knock a primer out. And I got this dowel rod that I used a drill press to put a hole all the way through to help guide to knock out. Well, with these cheap field loads, or target loads, sometimes you can just knock them out by hand. So I'm gonna take this, go down through here, see if we can knock it out by hand. If we can't, we have to use Rifleman Hawk. Now started out. Okay, come out. That's just a screwdriver I cut the end off of, but I got it out. So you may have to use a hammer to do that. And now we're going to seat the new primer in there. You can start these by hand. Some of them, well, that pushed right in, but these cheap target loads are a lot easier to deal with than the high brass. The high brass should definitely, excuse me, the high brass you definitely just about you have to use a hammer to knock the old ones out and put a new one in. Okay, so that's another reason I have this. So if you do have to beat it in, you can put your dowel rod back in here, set it on the metal, beat in. So you can do this in a field environment, which is what we're doing today. All right, so new primer. All right, the next thing I want to do, got my Tactical Cobalt box cutter here, and I'm going to go around. I'm going to cut around the edge, cut some of it off this crimp part of the shell. Make the shell a little bit shorter. I don't need all that, so I ain't really crimping it. All right, now I'm going to do my powder charge. There's a lot of powder. All right, so I'm doing what they call a square load, using this black powder measure. I'm going to 80 grains. All right, so here's 80 grains of powder. In there as such. And I got these cleaning patches, just all these are gun cleaning patches. I've seen people use newspaper to do this part here. Just gonna kind of square them up. Probably don't need 4. We'll just do 3. Just fold them up square, kind of stuff it down in there. This is where you're gonna use your dowel rod again to seat it down in there good. Like I say, most of this stuff can be scavenged. All right, so that's that. Now I got a thing of Daisy BBs. Now if you was searching and you found some all you could find was sinkers, you could probably use some lead sinkers. Like I said, this is what we call a square charge, so it was 80 grains of black powder. By the way, this is Pyrodex RS rifle shotgun. All right. But I'm going to use the same measure for my PEP BBs, and I counted these out, and it's about 57 to 58 BBs in this shell when I get this finished. All right. So right there's our 57 to 58 BBs. Pour them in. Now, next part, we're going to seal it up. Use a couple more cleaning patches. So I might just use one. Let's just use one. All right, now we're gonna melt some wax. We're gonna seal that up from our elements. Get it lit. May not want to burn with the wind. Alright. Just want to cover the top of it. And you'll let that dry. Let it cool down. That should seal the top. All right, our test gun today is going to be a New England Partner with a tracker barrel, which is just a cylinder bore barrel, so don't expect great accuracy. All right, so we're going to go down range and see what kind of results we get out of this thing. Now I've already walked it off like 25 yards. This is not a long range shotgun. Just want to shoot a big target board type thing here. We'll take it down range to show you the results. Black powder. This. All right. Let's go see what that done. Uh-oh. Like I say, not great accuracy. It looked like a biggest majority of it hit over here. There's quite a few pellets in here. So it might be big. It still might be good enough to kill rabbit, squirrel. If you get a turkey in close enough, you kill a turkey. I wouldn't recommend using steel BBs in a full choke or extra full choke. Steel's kind of rough on barrels. But anyway, there's quite a few BBs hits in here. I'm out.